Now, today's project, we're going to be assessing the Toyota. If it's smoking out the exhaust, like I was kind of showing you before, that's kind of a good sign of telling you something's up with your valves. The 4 bolts off for your valve cover, you're going to pull your spark plugs and your plug wires, so we'll pull that right off, pulling the headers off, pull the intake manifold off. When you're pulling that intake manifold off with the head, you got a starter hose, you got your fuel line that comes up behind the intake, a couple other odd-ended plugs, you got your main harness over there, and then your main harness that goes through the cab. Alright, we got this head all stripped down, filling it up with, we use MEK or acetone to see if they leak, and if go down the levels you put in there, you can kind of see it right in there. Pouring out of it, it'll start to leak down here probably in a second. There that goes, running down. Got the head back from the machine shop, kind of just mounted some things on there to see what it looked like. Now that we got it painted up. I'm going to install it a little differently than we took it apart. Head gasket on, put the head on, torque the head down, and then install the exhaust and intake manifold. Once you get the head on, we use the zip tie on the timing chain to pull it through the channel of the head to make it easier. Go to put it on, put the cam on, and then torque down the head, start your way out from the center. Okay, when you put the timing belt on and timing, make sure you got the line straight up, and same with the crank down here, line straight up. After that, I'm going to put the exhaust manifold on. Now that I got the exhaust manifold on, putting the power steering pump on, you got 3 bolts here, one on the back and one on the front. And then we're going to put the intake manifold on, run all the wires where they go, run your wire back into the cab. This one obviously is going to go up and over to the air box. Get the EGR piping bolted back up, and don't forget all your hoses that are underneath over here. We got a lot of that stuff up into place. We installed the valve cover. Kind of clean up this section here. Distributor, when you put it in, make sure you got your timing mark straight up. And then basically the igniter pointing this way and up. Got the fan installed. Distributor cap on with all the plugs and plug wires in place. Also put the radiator in. Got the air box tape put back in. Just got to top off fluids. Adjust test your distributor and make sure it's properly on the firing order, you want to turn the crankshaft to the 10-degree mark to be able to adjust your distributor. And basically you want that magnesium down there to be in the middle of that little part right there on that. That's how you redo the head on the Toyota 22RE. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next videos.